Nothing. Say it again, y'all.
A clamor has come to the end of the earth because Yahweh has a controversy with the nations. He's entering into judgment with all flesh. As for the wicked, he has given them to the sword, declares Yahweh. Hear the word of Yahweh, ye children of Yashara'al. For Yahweh has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, nor knowledge of Elohim in the land. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men with the draft. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Come on up. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Yahoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Yasharal, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. This is the story of the valley of Jehoshaphat. 2 Chronicles 20. And these are the events of those days, which chronicles the story of a large battle force that came against King Yahoshaphat, ruler of the southern kingdom, Yahweh. This battle force was composed of Moabites, Chinese, Ammonites, Japanese, and Edomites, Caucasians, and they had come from beyond the sea, this side of Syria. They were encamped at a place called Hazar Zon Tamar. Hazar Zon Tamar was the report. Rightly so. The king feared this large contingency that had come against him and the people. This moment of feeling low can be equivalent of the king being in his valley, a metaphor like Egypt being the house of bondage. Will this king's valley be not so much about a place, but what happened in the in King Jehoshaphat's valley, in his time of in his moments of lowness, the king proclaimed the fast and went to seek and inquire of Yahweh with all of Yahushaphat and Yahweh. He prayed a powerful prayer to invoke Yahweh's remembrance of the past events. Then the Ruach of Yahweh came upon a young Levite. And he said, Hearken ye, all Yahweh, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou King Yahoshaphat. Thus said Yahweh unto you, Be not afraid nor dismayed by reason of this great host, this great multitude, for the battle is not yours, but Yah's. And as was their custom, they went forth with praise worshipers in front, singing and praising Yahweh of hosts. And Yahweh set ambushments against that troop. For the children of Ammon and of Moab stood up against the inhabitants of Mount Seir, utterly to slay and destroy them. And when they had made an end of the inhabitants of Seir, everyone helped to destroy each other. That's the valley of Yahoshaphat. And that's what Yahweh will do to your enemies. That is exactly what's taking place today. They are fighting one another and killing themselves. It appears China will be friends with the United States and join against Korea, but they will turn on them in the end. Death and destruction awaits your enemies. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh Elohim are upon this sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. Saving that, I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Yasharal, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh, for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And in the days of these kings shall Yah of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. And the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven, saying, the kingdoms of this world have become the kingdoms of our Yah and of his Mashiach, and he shall reign forever and ever.